right. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. All right. Let's turn on IG here, you guys. This is Elaine Proby, CEO of PROBY'S Tax and Accountant, and welcome back to our weekly conversation. Let me get this IG camera going here on here so they can see. All right. So how are you guys doing out there in this lovely Tuesday afternoon? Today we're going to have a very interesting topic. And look, a lot of major corporation does this stuff, but a lot of the small business people tend to ignore this. And we're going to talk about employee well-being and why it is important to your business, guys. So there's a lot of stuff that we have to do with our business. It's not just having a business, running the business, and that's it. There's so many things that you must do in order for you to be successful. And one of the things is the people who work for you, you have to be concerned about their well-being in order for you to have a very productive business. Okay, so that's what we're going to talk about today. Hi, Rod. Thanks for jumping in. Angela Page. Hello. Thanks for jumping in here. All right, guys. So for most employers, right, they have to care about their employees' well-being. And this is in many aspects. We got to care about their emotional well-being. We got to care about their physical well-being, occupational, social, spiritually. We have to care about that intellectually, environmentally, or financially. We have to be able to make sure that our employees are fine in those areas as much as we can do to help this process. We need to do that. Why? Because we can see how it's going to benefit our business as well. So it's not all about running the business, making money and paying them, and that's it. So there's other aspects that you have to do in order to be successful. All right. So, hey, Glenn Sampson, thanks for jumping in. So let's jump right into the first point today, guys, the impact of employee well-being and their productivity and behavior. This is so important for your business success. So this is why we're discussing this today. So employees who knows that you care about their well-being, and I love this topic today, all right, they're less likely to search for a new job. Come on now, they're less likely to search for a new job. They're less likely to experience a lack of burned out, right? Burned out. Most employees are burned out at work because they're just going to work every day. They're just working. They just don't feel like anybody really cares. They're just doing what they need to do on a daily basis. And if they don't think that you really care about how they feel about getting the job done, then of course it's not going to be important to them. Okay, so they are less likely to be burned out. They're more likely to thrive in their overall performances and trying to make sure that they do their best job, which is very important to the business. And they can also be a strong advocate for the business because they know you care about them, so they care about you. So they're advocating for the business. They know that the leadership is great, and they will talk well about the business that they work for. All right. So these are just some reasons why you must care about your employee burnout, your employee well-being. All right. So hi, Carol. Thanks for jumping in here. So guys, hit like and share on this video. So important today. A lot of major corporations have this stuff in place, but some of the small businesses, we tend to ignore this because what we want to do is get the job done, make sure that everybody's being productive, but there are ways to make sure that this happens, right? And that's what we have in this discussion today. So those are the things that when you have employees who knows that you care about how they are doing, how they feel, how their household is doing, how their lifestyle is doing, once they know that you care about that stuff, and then you try to implement what we're going to talk about in these other points, how you can implement stuff in your business in order to help this process. Okay, so that's my first point today, right? The impact of the employee well-being and their productivity and turnover in your business. Second point today, guys, is how to implement a well-being program within your business without disrupting the workflow. Because now, of course, things got to continue to move, but you want to be able to put some programs in place that's not going to disrupt that workflow. So the first thing you need to do is you have to assess your employees and evaluate what their needs are. So it's okay. Talk to the employees, find out what their needs are, find out what it is that they feel like you can implement to help them ease the tension, help them be more productive at work, help them to be more focused. So there's a lot of things that you can put in place, but it's good. Start with a conversation with the employees. They always say, make them feel like they're a part of the business. Overall, all the way around, they're a part of the business. So ask them what are things that they feel that you could put in place to assist the process, to make it easier, make it more relaxing for them to work, right? Set a budget. to put those things in place. Guys, set a budget. There's budget for everything in your business. Put some money aside so that you can implement some things so that the employees know that you care about their well-being. All right. So then once you do that, you have to provide the employees with options. Everybody's lifestyle is not the same. Everybody have different obligations. So you can't say, we're going to set up this well-being program at work and it's going to be at 4 o'clock every day. Well, that might not be suitable for everyone. Okay. So you have to be able to provide different options. So you may set up programs that happen in different days, different weeks, different time of the day, again, so that it could be convenient for the employees to engage. What's the point of having programs in place to help your employees' well-being? And of course, they can't attend those things because it conflicts with everything that they got going on. Okay, so make sure that you provide options. And then you have to, one of the things that you want to do is provide them with an incentive. So if you set a program in place and say, okay, we're going to have this great exercise program, or we're going to have this wonderful, relaxation thing going on, and I need everyone to try to attend this, set an incentive for that they can go, make time to go, and then you reward them and say, okay, great. Everybody that attend this class, everybody that goes to this program, and everybody that goes to this function is going to get a reward. So give them incentive to go. And this is how you're going to assist the process, guys. You know, some of us need a reason to go, right? Some of us need a reason to attend stuff, no matter how it's set up, how everything is laid out. Sometimes we still make excuses, and we don't want that to happen. So you want to set an incentive and say, okay, everyone that attends this program is going to get a bonus or whatever that might be, or going to get a, day or two vacation, whatever that incentive is. Make sure that you put that in place. And this is going to help your employee, help them to be more engaged, help you to have more productivity in your business. And of course, what all this means is success for your business and also for your employees. Okay, so let's see if we have some point. I got to put my lovely glasses on here so I can see. All right. So Joan said, good afternoon, Miss Proby. Thanks for jumping in here, Joan. Glenn says, exactly. All right. So true. Okay. Thanks, Carol. So guys, let's hit like and share on this video. Very important information. Employee well-being is a part of your business, and it's very important part of your business, and therefore you must, especially as small business owners, we must pay attention to this, because major corporations, they have all kinds of stuff going on for the employees, but then as small business owners, we tend to forget this stuff. So the third point today is, now, how do you measure the return on this investment? Right? So you're now setting up a budget, you're setting up programs, you are going to pay for this stuff, make sure that all your employees are going to be able to attend or to participate, that's the word, in a lot of these programs that you're going to set in place. But how do you measure the return on investment? How do you know that this function is working for employees? And this is how you're going to know, right? So the employees who were usually distracted at work, they're going to be less distracted. Why? Because you're a lot less stressed. You're a lot more relieved. So you have more focus. More focus means more productivity. This is what you're going to get at work. So it's going to definitely pay off, right? People go from being sluggish. A lot of times when you don't get enough exercise, enough sleep, enough relaxation, what happens? You come to work, and because you got to be there, you're a lot more sluggish. There's no energy. So more people will have more enthusiasm. They'll have more energy. Again, what this does, more productivity, right? So they will go from being absent. Sometimes when there's so much going on, the employees are not physically, occupationally, socially, and all that stuff. If those things are not going well for the employees, they are absent a lot. They're calling in because they got to take care of business. They are, more out than you need them to be. Less productivity is going on. So once you provide these types of programs and provide this type of wellness for the employees, there's less absenteeism, right? Because then now they're a lot more enthusiastic to come to work. So they're not just taking the day off because they are feeling overwhelmed, they're feeling a little anxious, and they're not going to be productive. So why go to work? So, all right. So productivity level will increase, definitely increase. This is the return on that investment. And what happens when productivity level increase? That means there's more money being generated for the business. You can reward your employee more, and it's a win-win situation for everyone. Okay. And one other great thing here is that negative behavior, most employees is not going to just be complaining and acting very negatively. these folks are going to be more patient, they're going to be more inclusive, and they're going to obviously be rendering more information, give you more ideas, different ways to improve on certain things. They're going to participate. This is just a win-win. I'm so excited about this because I just love this whole team thing and efficiency and everyone participating and everyone win. Okay, so this is super exciting for me right now to just have this conversation. And guys, so let's just go back and recap this stuff. As small business owners, we cannot just disregard this stuff. Okay, so let's see. I see a comment in here. Someone said, thank you for this wonderful information. I'm not sure I can't see who said that. And Risha, you just make good afternoon, Miss Elaine. Thank you for jumping in. Carol Brown. She said, this is so important. We are so important that we are taking our staff out for 2-hour retreat, lunch at the Peace Awareness. What's that? Labyrinth in the garden tour for some Zen time. Check it out. Oh my God, yes. Okay, so that whole Zen time, that is a beautiful thing. Taking employees out. Now, see, that is right there is a perfect example of caring for the employees' well-being and making sure there's things in place for the employees to go out and relax and come back and be more productive. Perfect example. So I'm gonna have to check that out, Carol. So shoot me that information, girl. Shoot me that information. All right, so let's recap these 3 points, guys. Employee well-being. Hit like and share on this video. Great information. Things that small business owners don't generally think about. We feel like because we pay the employees and that's fine and that's great, they're supposed to be happy with that and come to work and be productive. But there's a lot more to it than just that. Okay. So the first point, again, about your employee well-being and why it's important to your business, the impact of the employee well-being, the productivity and turnover. What happens is employee stays on a job where they're comfortable and they know that you care. So you won't have a great turnover. That's the first point. Second one is how you implement these programs. Disrupting the workflow, guys. Number 2, when you implement these programs, of course, you don't have to disrupt the workflow. You just put stuff in place that the employees can do. They can work around their time at work. They can work around time at home. You give them options so that they can pick a time and one of the events, whatever that is, that works perfectly for them so they don't feel like they're setting anything aside or disrupting their workflow or even their home life. And then the third one, measuring the return on investment for the business. The measuring the return on your investment is the fact that the employees are going to be a lot more inclusive, a lot more energized, a lot more, they're going to be deeper involved in the business. And again, what that is, productivity, it generates more revenue. It's a win for the company. You can then pass that on to the employees, incentives and bonuses, and everyone wins. All right. Very important, small business owners. Let's do this, okay? Let's do this. Not one of the large corporations can do this. Let's do this as small business owners. And so that is, Risha says, no side. Risha, no side. What did she say? Okay, so anyway, so that is it today, guys. Those are my 3 points. And again, I wanted to remind you guys, look, go to elaineslist.com. There's so much information there for you business people. We also have a lot of we have a blog post that gives so much information. Just go there and read up on this stuff. Check out these videos. I get information. I get people that I put out information, and a lot of people call and ask the same questions. So I'm trying to tell everybody to go there and see the same things that you're asking me. You can take your own sweet time and listen to some of this stuff and really relate to it. And then if you have questions or concerns about any of this stuff, then you can go to PROBY'S and set up a free 15-minute consultation with me. Usually it goes over 15 minutes because I just love to talk about this stuff anyway. But go there and make sure that you book yourself on the calendar for a consultation to clarify anything, business, personal finances, whatever might be going on. We're able to help you with that, guys. And again, if you need to get your business set up or you need to take it to another level, you don't know whether you should operate as a sole proprietor, an LLC, form a corporation, get an S Corp. You don't know which one of these things that you should be doing, which one is more advantageous, which one will save you more taxes. If you need to do that, again, set up a consultation meeting with me. I'll be happy to help you with that as well. PROBY'S Tax and Accounting, we can set that up for you. Do your accounting, do your payroll, take care of if you have any tax problems. We'll be able to take care of that for you as well, get you all out of that problem. Okay, So I think that covers it all, you guys. Make sure that you, again, keep your notifications on. Every Tuesday and Thursday, we're here. This Thursday, we are going to talk about 3 steps achieving emotional and financial well-being. Dr. Tez. All right, Dr. Solani is going to be on. Guys, we have a guest on Thursday. This is going to be exciting. We have a guest on Thursday, 3 steps to achieving emotional and financial well-being. So we're going to learn some stuff from an expert in that field, okay? So be sure to tune in on Thursday and get all of your friends and family on board. And this is going to be very exciting, Thursday at 1 p.m. So with that said, all right, with that said, I think that's it. That covers for today. So with that said, you guys have a wonderful rest of your Tuesday afternoon. And with that said, you guys take care of each other and take care of yourself. Thanks. Bye-bye.